A very good evening to all the participants. Now we head forward with our special session on Renaissance for the Hospitality Industry through Hospitality 5.0 by Dr. Souji Gopalakrishna Pillai. Dr. Pillai has held a wide range of past positions in academics, Head of the Department of Hospitality and Tourism, Deputy Director of Research, Curriculum Developer, Academician, Trainer and Administrator. He is a visiting professor for universities in USA, India and Malaysia. He worked in countries including USA, Oman, Nepal, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand and India. He has co-chaired, organized and participated in many international conferences and presented papers. His papers have been published in referred publications, and he has served as a reviewer of papers for international conferences and journals. He has served as an invited speaker, panelist, and moderator for various conferences and seminars. He is having 18 years of experience in academics. Dr. Pillai is also a PhD external examiner for various universities. I request Sir to please take over the session.
Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. Good day to you all. Thank you, Dr. Muhammad.
Thank you, sir.
For inviting me.
Thank you,
for
sir,
inviting me to this platform. My pleasure. And greetings to one and all. And ICHT 2021. I was listening to various panels, speakers, and it was all great presentations by eminent specialists in this area. Please allow me to share my screen. All right, perfect. Can you see my screen, sir?
Yes, it is perfectly visible. You can do the full screen if you want. Yeah, now it's okay.
My dear viewers, it's morning 6:15 here. I'm addressing you from Florida, and I believe that this conference will enlighten your knowledge and skills in this field. I'm very much excited and delighted to present you on the Renaissance for the hospitality industry through Hospitality 5.0. I'm currently associated with Florida State University, and my synopsis for this presentation will be in this format. I'll be discussing about the best practices adopted by hospitality during this pandemic crisis. I'll be sharing about and identify the scalability of Industry 5.0 design principles to the hospitality industry. I'll be discussing you the best practices of using Hospitality 5.0 and its role in enhancing operational efficiency in hotels. You will be wondering what a chef can talk about this Hospitality 5.0 or hotel industry. Yes, I'm a chef by profession and I love the hospitality industry. And you know this hospitality industry is in a very vulnerable crisis. So it is commonly called as a disaster. It's because it's a series of disruption of the functioning of the community or the society. Because of this kind of disaster, it's creating human problems in human, material, economic, and environmental losses and impacts. And the hotel industry is vulnerable to threats. A lot of issues we are facing about bombing. Last time, few years back, what happens in Taj, Mumbai, bombing, man-made disasters, natural disasters, epidemics, H1N1. A lot of things is very vulnerable, and it is affected by internal and external hazards, as scored by Jiang and Ben in 2020. And COVID-19 from the 2020. Different types of crises and disasters have different effects on the industry, and this prompts hoteliers to take measures to combat the complex barriers caused by these effects. And natural and man-made disasters, bombings, hurricanes, H1N1, SARS, Ebola, etc. As per Rivera, the editor of Journal of Hospitality and Tourism, what is it saying is the COVID-19 pandemic has affected the DNA of the hospitality industry as its core. And this will be the industry which will be coming out of this at the last stage only. This hospitality industry and the entertainment industry will only be coming out of this pandemic only at the later stage only. And according to AHLE, this industry first to be negatively impacted by the pandemic and will be the last one to recover. And with nearly 3.9 million total hotel supported jobs being lost, and a lot of layoffs, hotel closures, furloughs, all happened in this area. What a kind of situation is this? I just hear about my previous speaker was talking about what is happening in the industry. People are losing job. We want to come out of this situation. How is it possible? My address about this, that it can be addressed through Hospitality 5.0. So you will be wondering, I'm repeating the word Hospitality 5.0. What is it, Hospitality 5.0? My dear viewers, I like to take your attention to this particular slide that give you an idea about what is Hospitality 5.0. You can see the timelines down. At the top you can see Industry 1.0, when water and steam power were used to do kind of inventions and discoveries, and a lot of machines were running by using those things. That's known as Industry 5.0, which was at the end of 18th century. When it moves to Industry 2.0, mass production started, which is in the beginning of the 20th century. When it comes to Industry 3.0, automation and robotics, which happened in the beginning of 21st century. In the Industry 4.0, most of the things are digital and processes are based on that. That's in 2013. And the Industry 5.0 started in 2020, which is the era of co-working. Let me differentiate between Industry 4.0 and Industry 5.0. So in Industry 5.0, you have a lot of automation, robotics, artificial intelligence, all were there. But all these things were replacing humans because of this artificial intelligence, because of robotics, because of automation, because of the mobile technology. A lot of people lost their job, and people are really afraid. People believe, employees believe technology will make to lose a job. So what is happening in Industry 5.0? That's a totally different scenario. All these technologies, the robots, all are working hand in hand. They are co-working. They are supporting each other. Here the people, they are doing specialization. They are working on customization. For example, in a kitchen, you know how the burgers is prepared. So for preparing a burger, you need practice. So what the robots do, they will repeat the repeated tasks taken by these robots, and the chefs can concentrate into specialization. They can prepare food, allergy-free food, or the special diet requirements of the people. Same thing can be done in the front office also. The robots will do the repetitive jobs like reservation and all those things. The people, employees can concentrate on the special needs of the guests. What a beautiful idea is it? When the employees concentrate on the special idea of the guest, the delight happen. The service delight happen. And the guests will be really happy. They are taken care. The employees will be so much specialized. They are so much expertise into the special needs of the guests, which is the most important thing in the hotel industry. So my point of view is that I'm not asking you to completely implement robotics, artificial intelligence, and all of the things and replace the human. They have to work hand in hand. That's what Industry 5.0. In the Industry 5.0, there are various other dimensions are there. The dimensions from Industry 5.0 is taken and and it is used in Hospitality 5.0. It's known as in the the dimensions in Industry 5.0 is taken and used in the hospitality industry. It is known as Hospitality 5.0. So we'll be knowing about more things in detail. So Industry 5.0 is focused on combining human beings' creativity, craftsmanship with the speed, productivity, and consistency of robots. So you'll be hearing a lot of terms by cobots. Earlier it was robots, now it is cobots. What is cobots? It is cooperating robots or coordinating robots. So now you know, you can see a picture here. Generation, different generation. Z generation, Y generation, X generation, baby boomers, veterans. Veterans are over 61. So different generations falls under different age group. So different generations have different requirements. For example, veterans during this pandemic time, they cannot go outside. But Z generation, Y generation, X generation still can go outside. Even baby boomers cannot, because of the restrictions from the government. So by using technology, the generation's requirement can be met. That's a beautiful thing. You know, the new generations are using a lot of technology. So how the requirements of each generation can be met is beautifully can be carried out by Hospitality 5.0. And before I getting into this Hospitality 5.0, which can create a renaissance in the hotel industry or the hospitality industry, I should tell you what is a customer journey. We all love to go for vacations. How it starts from a travel inspiration. Someone say you, all right, the Miami, the beautiful beach, we have to go and stay a hotel there. It's an inspiration you got. You'll be getting from someone, or you are reading a piece of article, or from your friends sharing, or from a Facebook, different ways. Then what you do basically do a research. Based upon the research, you start booking the hotels where you want to stay. Then you will be, after the booking, you will be traveling to the property. And you use the services and feel the delight. After that, you leave. That is known as a posting. So there are various stages during the customer in the hotel. Not only just a customer go to the hotel and stay, the journey starts. No, prior, pre-stay, during the stay, post-stay. These falls into the customer journey. We have to take care of the customers prior to they are in the property. How you interact with them, how you send mails, how you address them, make them feel special. When they are in the property, yes, we have touch points where we can contact various service encounters where you can meet the customers, you can interact with them. Starting from they get inside the hotel, from the gate I can say, not from the front office. The person, when the customer come inside, the security give him a salute, then the customer journey in the property starts. And the last moment when he hand over the keys, when the doorman open the doors and the valet bring his car and the customer is leaving, after that also it continues. How you get the feedback from the customers, how you interact with them, how you ask questions about the stay. These all falls under the customer journey. All these areas are very much important nowadays, because you know our industry is terribly affected by the pandemic. By using the technology, contactless technology, all these things can be attained. My dear viewers and my dear friends, Hospitality 5.0 in customer journey. Hospitality 5.0 technologies in customer journey will be ensuring hygiene, cleanliness, and safety. By using artificial intelligence, robotics, mobile technology, contactless automation technology, and virtual reality and augmented reality at different touch points, service stations in the customer journey, the customers feel delighted. I'm not telling the machines will replace the human. I'm not telling everywhere you won't feel you won't feel happy when you go to the front office and you can say a robot's working there, because our hospitality industry works basically with a smile. You need human contacts. So I'm not telling that these technologies are going to replace humans. These are supporting the employees. We need the smile of the people there. We need the interaction at various touch points. I'm not forgetting about all those parts. My add-on is how this technology can enhance the customer journey. So the application of robots, artificial intelligence, and automation technology will be used in the industry, and tremendous impacts can be seen in the service and business models, product life cycle, industry value chain, in the skilled workforce. The people will be looking into specialization. The chefs will be looking into specialization. The bartender will be looking into specialization. The F&B service person will be looking into specialization. Each and every employees can do specific customized service to the guests. What a beauty is that. And the socio-economic education factors also will be impacted. IT security will be impacted. So let me take you a little bit back. I want to start from there. We learned a lot of things from the past pandemic. So we found that hygiene, cleanliness, and safety gained more attention, especially during the SARS outbreak in 2003, H1N1 pandemic in 2009, MERS, Middle East Respiratory Syndrome epidemic in 2012, Ebola virus epidemic in 2014, Zika virus epidemic in 2016. From all these different pandemic or diseases, customers have ranked hotel hygiene and cleanliness as the most important factor while selecting hotel, according to PARC 2019. Ebola and technology. During the Ebola in West Africa, which has negatively affected the hospitality industry and the entire African continent, it is reported that technology played an important role during the crisis management. So the research says that, the literature says that the technology can add on a lot of things, and hygiene, cleanliness, and safety protocols are very important. When you go to a hotel, surface may look clean, but visually inspected clean surfaces are contaminated. Therefore, to meet higher levels of hygiene, cleanliness, and safety protocols, the hotel needs technology-enabled solution. And one thing is needed during the pandemic: contactless service. You have to maintain the social distance. You cannot go and shake hands with the customer, or you cannot go and interact with them in person and check their requirement. Not possible. That's a big disaster, I can tell you. So, what are the post-recovery measures? My dear viewers, I'm not telling you about what we can do during this pandemic. After pandemic, what we can do. So this pandemic gave us a big lesson how the new ways the guests can be treated to bring delight. Service delight. That's a higher level. Service and service delight are two different levels. So cleaning and disinfecting guest rooms and public areas are the most important part of this post-recovery measures. So they need a form of a task force and monitors hotel environment hygiene, and as well as the personal health of the staff and customers. Yes, not only whom you should give importance, either to your employees or staff. Both has to be taken care, because this is pandemic, not like the early times. No. The most important word in the hospitality industry is clean. People will look for this. Employees will look for this, guests will look for this. For any program, any event at hotel or the hospitality industry, the clean is a magic word. Hilton is having clean stay programs, Choice Hotels commitment to clean, Best Westerns, We Care Clean, Mandarin Oriental has We Care, Hyatt, a global care and cleanliness commitment. These are all the slogans used by various kind of hotel chains. So the Hilton elaborates, and they have kind of collaboration with RB maker of Lysol and Dettol and consult with Mayo Clinic. They have a Hilton Clean Stay Room seal. 10 high-touch deep clean areas they found where the pandemic can spread, or the H1N1 can spread, or COVID-19 can spread. And they've done a lot of things by decluttering paper amenities, focus on fitness centers, a lot of things they are doing. They believe in clean and clean again. They deliver a lot of guest accessible disinfecting wipes, contactless check-in, innovative disinfection technologies. And these are your Hilton Stay Clean Stay Room, where various places they clean, hygiene and cleanliness are managed. Various locations are there. 1, 2, you can see there switches. I'm just can read a little bit for you. A major bathroom surfaces, bath amenities, bed, bedding, closet goods, various locations. They are specialists now. And Industry 5.0 is benefiting, as I told, is helping the workforce. Industry 5.0 can benefit the workforce by upskilling the employees from the manual to the cognitive labor. It can provide value-added tasks in work alongside an autonomous workforce. Cobots, collaborative robots that will perspective and inform about human intention and desires. So what happened here? What are the characteristics of Industry 5.0 and which can be used for Hospitality 5.0? Mass personalization shift from mass customization to mass personalization. Cooperation between the man and the machine. Creating human touch on products and service. Value-added tasks via human creativity and brain power. So Industry 5.0 principles, the 5 design principles of Industry 5.0 are interoperability, modularity, virtualization, real-time capabilities, decentralization, and this is extended to Hospitality 5.0. That is extended to hospitality industry, and it is called as Hospitality 5.0. So what is interoperability? Beautiful question. It's not much technical. Here what happened, the human resource, smart products and relevant technologies are connected, communicated and operated together. Don't get afraid by hearing the terms. I'm not going to explain you the technological terms. So here what is happening? In Hospitality 5.0, interoperability will enable hospitality organizations to develop their competitiveness through better understanding of customers and market condition, and that will make their decision-making process. They interoperated. The human resource, smart products and technologies are interoperated. They help each other. They operate. Next one, the modularity. Modularity means the systems are inherently scalable. How it happened? For example, modern technology trends such as IoT and Internet of Things. IoT means Internet of Things, and automation as enable product service reconfiguration based on continually changing customer preference. Based upon the preference of the customers, and by using these equipments, technologies, you can predict the customer behavior or consumer behavior. What a beauty is that? Based upon the trends, you know what customer expect. When the customer repeatedly visiting a hotel, next time they visit, through this technology, you know what they want really. They predict their behavior. Another one is virtualization. That's the beautiful thing. By merging sensor data, it connects the physical world and the virtual world by using various things. For example, in Hospitality 5.0, virtualization enables the hotel staff automatically track consumption, bill guest folio, notify housekeeping when bottles need replacing in the refrigerator. This eliminates the direct human-to-human interaction. By virtual way, it is connected. It identifies. What a beautiful kind of technologies that through virtualization. Real-time capability. You can see everything at real time. You can analyze data at real time. You can make real-time decision making according to the findings. So what we can do here, real-time capability will allow the hotels or the hospital industry to implement personalized guest service, supply chain management, assist the back house management systems in the maintenance of in-room and on-property smart systems. For example, you can track at the real time your products, your suppliers are bringing your products or not. Where are they? How a smart hotel can be connected. I will be explaining you more about this data, what is the real-time capability. Another dimension is the decentralization. It helps the hotel to handle the financial transactions and the payments by decentralization. So, here what is exactly happening? Bringing the employees and technology here. The intelligent systems, intelligent devices, intelligent automation merged with human intelligence, employees and technology together into hotel operations. And Hotel 5.0 can impact the hotel industry's high-touch and customer-centric hotel operations. And these designs can be used in the hospitality operations. As I told, how the Hospitality 5.0 help in the customer journey by giving the customer delights at the touch points where the customers are interacting at the inside, pre-stay, during the stay, and post-stay also, ensuring hygiene and cleanliness and social distancing. My dear viewers and my dear friends who are watching this, these are the various technology that parks under Hospitality 5.0: robotics, artificial intelligence, automation, Internet of Things or IoT, sensors, 5G, blockchain, AR, VR, augmented reality, virtual reality, or big data. So contactless technology are used for hygiene and cleanliness. Cleanliness, hygiene are the important word nowadays, as I told earlier. Use electrostatic sprayers, ultraviolet automation, air purifiers, and different kinds of technologies used in the hotel to clean the room. By using artificial intelligence or AR, VR technologies or mobile technologies, with the customers, they can be interacted. They can view, by using AR, VR technologies, by sitting at the house, office, home, they can see the hygiene of the hotel through the technology. They can see how the atmosphere is, how the hotel is, how they manage the things. The technology is that much enabling the people to watch things through AR, VR technology before the purchase or transaction. This stage involves the entire experience of customer before purchase. Technologies will enable them. You know, the moment you get inside the website, pop-up will be coming. Boot, you know that. Chatbot will be popping up and asking, hey sir, how may I help you? What you need? So this is as a part of AI. Different ways this can be, chatbot can be connected with the customers or so you don't need to assign a particular employee for that chatbot. This is the part of AI. Pre-stay at hotels, as I told that during the pre-stay, the internet, travel route, weather condition, all can be informed to the guests. Secondly, it serves as an identify question, special needs, requirements, and personal preference of the guest before the stay. By using technology, you can ask questions, you can get infos about the guests. So they are prepared. The hotel is ready to welcome the guests. Pre-stay technologies give them a lot of facilities before they come into the hotels. Combining VR, AR, and AI chatbots will help understand the customer interaction and give customized kind of service online also. Dear friends who are watching me, this is about the customer journey. This is from my paper which I published in International Journal of Hospitality, IJHM, International Journal of Hospitality and Tourism, which is a top-tier journal, which me and my co-authors wrote a paper on Hospitality 5.0, redefining the hospitality operation. The title is COVID and Hospitality 5.0. Redefining the hospitality operations. You can read that paper. You just type my name, Hospitality 5.0, and Souji itself, you can get that paper. And hotel stay stage and Hospitality 5.0 technologies, as I told, is help the guests to select, stay, or return to an establishment based upon the cleanliness of the hotel. The high-touch areas indicates frequently touched by hands, and low-touch area includes not frequently touched by hands. All these areas will be identified by using technology, and the interaction will be happening. Even in the Kitchen 5.0 is a place where the chefs will work creatively, and they give personalized and human experience to the workers and customers. You can, Boston Restaurant already they have robots and cobots which are used to make fried rice. All other kind of works done by the, by these robots by using the OSHA food safety standards. And by using the cobots, we can install things very faster. Interface is there, integrates with the system, and cobots will help the people, help in cleaning, and it gives a safe environment. And it is very much accurate. It is fast. It is affordable. Made Chef Alfred is a sous chef in a kitchen. So this technology, without the human contact, the food can be prepared. Bartending robot and IoT, Internet of Things. By Internet of Things, the whole, for example, the kitchen equipments can all be connected. Your refrigerators, your maintenance, for example, various equipments in the kitchen can be connected. Your freezer, deep freezers, all the ranges, everything can be connected to a device, and you can monitor it, remote monitoring. A hotel who's having, for example, think about a chain of hotels, and they have a lot of hotels, and they are using combination oven. The recipe can be sent from remote. And these recipes they can use in the oven, and you set the oven, and the standardization, when they prepare the food, all the hotels under the chain, they can use the same recipe and the same standard conditions, and the standard recipe can be followed. So remote monitoring is possible. Something happens to your freezer, you will get an indication that some problem with your the refrigerator or something. Compliance monitoring, it helps in the compliance monitoring of equipments, things and all. And one more thing, the service department also can get the benefits of Internet of Things, demand delivery, monitoring sales, customer communication, hyper-personalization, better stock management, and various sensors. So can be used in the hotel industries. For example, the guest check in, how the temperature can be adjusted, the lights, the intensity can be increased, dimming or turning off the lights is possible. Sensors are used in the electricity usage and burning of light bulbs, plumbing sensors are there. A lot of sensors we'll use in various ways. You know that how the sensors work normally. 5G technology, the new technology with interconnect the machines, human technology is possible through 5G technology, and this will interact with all these technology people and all these guests. It's possible to give a wonderful service. 3D printing, and by using the 3D printing, by this technology, you can prepare 3-dimension food, same like how you print through your computer, and your food products will be attached, and by using the 3D printer, the 3D dimension food can be prepared, and nutritive food can be prepared in the kitchen, and specialization can be carried out. Blockchain. Through the blockchain, you will know the flow of your food. For example, your food is coming from Wuhan to India. You can track the food, where the food is, how the food travels, which batch it is. Same like the QR or that barcode, but this is much more advanced. The blockchain is used, and from the farm to fork, the food can be tracked. Artificial intelligence used in waste management, and they use different ways. The food cost can be calculated, purchasing decision can be made. Big data. The pool of data is available. In the internet, crores and crores of data are available, even in real time. How they can use to give efficient service to the customers. How you can read and analyze those data. How you can use for the resource management and allocation. How speedily the service can be delivered. The requirements all can be analyzed through big data. Another thing is cybersecurity. You have all these in technology, but you don't have a good cybersecurity, you will be in a problem. People can hack you, cyber attacks. So a very much what I want to say, the cyber security is very much important while using the technology. And post stage, I was talking about during the stay, and the post stage, the guests can be interacted in different ways by mobile communication, chat boards, and engage with the guests and ask their preferences, and ask them how the stay was, and you can reconnect with the customers by using all these technologies, especially mobile communication and chatbot when they're outside the property. And the Hospitality 5.0 and the digital customer management can be beautifully done, eliminate human error, increase service efficiency, and stabilize service quality. So what I want to try to say is Hospitality 5.0 technology can enhance digital customer management. And to conclude my presentation, my dear friends and viewers, the infusion on Hospitality 5.0 technology in the customer journey can definitely bring renaissance to the hospitality industry. It is not replacing human. It is a little expensive. What I want to tell you is, for new hotels, it can be blended very soon, because if you have glass mirrors and all, you cannot it is very hard to put these robotics, and you need a track for the robots to move. And if you have a doors, it's very hard to do. So it's little expensive. Think about a guest checking into a hotel, the reception place, you have the artificial intelligence facilities available, or mobile technologies available. A guest comes in, read his face, get his information through artificial intelligence. The different types of robots, including the robots which take your luggages to your room. The porter robots will take the luggage to your room. When you reach the room, your face detection mechanism, your door can be opened, or through the mobile, it can be used as a key, the room can be opened. When you are inside the room, you can give voice command, Alexa, please put on the lights. The virtual assistants will help you. Please move the screen. Please order this food to the room service. Alexa can do for you. And you can give instructions. When the customers stay in the room, the temperature, by sensoring technology, the temperature can be adjusted. When they come for the dining, you can use QR code, mobile technology, to order the food. The robots can bring the food to the customer. And the employees, what they can do, they can interact with the guests to enhance the service delight. That is possible. It's not replaceable. It's not replacing the human. It is co-working. That's what I told Cobot. Co-working or cooperating robots. So, as technologies converge, blend, and resolve into remarkable new vision for the food service industry, new interactions emerge. New user experience, new machine capabilities, and new business models and collaboration will definitely emerge. So thanks for listening. If you have questions, always you can contact me by email ID saujisauji@gmail.com, and I'm waiting for your questions. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you so much, sir, for this absolutely stunning insight and opening a whole new gray area in our mind for the Hospitality 5.0. Most definitely your talk is so new and refreshing. We got so
Thank you very much.
In each and every slide we were so engaged. So few questions are coming up. Hope you would like to answer them. The first one is from Mr. Souji. He says, how to win a customer? I don't know in what sense he is asking, but if we are considering this point of discussion for hospitality, maybe AI we are using or technology, then how to win a customer?
Right, that's what I was telling. Normally the service points, the touch points are very important in the hotels. You have to give memorable experience to the customer. You can get, so for example, I'm just telling you, one of my friend went for a conference and he took his shoe, but he forgot to take his polish. So what he do? He asked the hotel, can you please help me to polish my shoes? They were never having shoe shine things and all. They took his shoes, polished it, and completely specialized package. They wrote his name and delivered to him. To you, sir, your shoe is polished. What a beautiful way of delivering a product. He feels delighted. So you should make a memorable stay to the guest or memorable service encounter with the guest. The guest will be happy. You make the guest happy, because I cannot tell you from a particular context, because you are not mentioning a context. You're asking me F&B service, I can give an answer. This is a wonderful way to make your guest happy. Great question. Kudos to you.
That was very well answered, and hope he satisfied you with his answer. The next, he is asking again, what kind of strategies required to serve to the customer as a hotelier after post-pandemic? Almost similar kind of answer he is needing. What kind of strategies required to serve to the customers?
See, I think the person talking about strategies. Strategies are different. Operations are different. Strategies are the plans, and operations are what you are doing. If you are talking about operations, I already told about how you can use this artificial intelligence, robotics, all those things. Strategies, again, yes, how you using these technologies, how you give service to the customers, how you make them delight. Along with the service, you have to think what else can be done to make the customer happy during the stay, pre-stay, post-stay, whatever. So you have to, it's based upon the type of hotel, the type of establishments, you have to set the strategies. I cannot say, if you are mentioning me about a restaurant, only a restaurant, there are strategies there. The customer comes inside, you can give a drive-in. For example, when the customer drive inside a restaurant, by detecting his car's number, we can give informations to the kitchen, or the service people know this is a regular customer, these are the informations. It's detected first. Very fast the delivery can be handled out. Maybe he know what is his preferred food. We can just, maybe you would have pre-ordered, and through the Grab area, you can open the cars, we can deliver the service there. It's possible. So you have to read the mind of the customer. That's the best way to know the strategy. So the technology can assist you. What I mean to say, a customer is ordering a food from his house to a restaurant. The moment the customer reaches the hotel, by reading his car's number, he knows the customer has already arrived. The information is passed through the technology. And this can be done very fast. And without even waiting for more than 5 minutes, his food is received. So customer become happy. So based upon the establishment, the strategy has to be set. Thank you for that question. Great question. Hope I answered.
Thank you, sir, for answering this. Mr. Yaten Singh Gusai is asking, what's the scope of 3D food printing in hospitality?
Already 3D printing is there, available. In the pastry, already they are doing. And it's based, okay, for example, kids, that's a great question. Thanks for that. For example, you know that your kids don't like eating vegetables. They go to a restaurant, they would like to eat meat more. So by using this technology, by using this vegetable, you can prepare beautiful shape kind of food by the 3D printer. 3D printing, you can give a shape to the food and you excite the guests. You make a superhero out of this vegetable, which kid will be excited on eating that. I'm telling an example.
Yeah, that was very well answered. And the next question is coming from Soumya Singh. This particular question was also in my mind. I was thinking how that in the very first or second slide you were showing that Hospitality 5.0 was having two different pictures. One was lady, that means a human, and another was a bot. So how could human touch and social interaction to be justified even if we create an ecosystem between us and AI, for instance, technology? So similar thoughts, similar questions Soumya Singh is also asking. Hospitality is an experience, serve with emotions and care. Do you think robots will be a substitute for such experiences?
Yeah, that's a great question, sir. I already told human is not replaced here. This is an add-on service. The pandemic, you cannot go and smile. First of all, you understand that. Because you cannot want to shake the hands with the customer when GM cannot shake hands with them. Normally, you know, the operation just won't shake. Even GM or what is that? The people who interact with the guests cannot go and shake with the hand. This is totally a different situation, Soumya Singh. This is the era of social distancing we have to manage. So out of this situation, how beautifully we have a great question. I like that question. How beautifully this can be. We know that this is, a smile, you have to smile, human emotions. But whether you can do human emotions, whether, our COVID-19, the particular bacteria will understand or virus will understand all these things. You don't have borders also. Even between the countries, there are no borders. You say, this is my country, you say no borders. The corona will travel without the borders. So in this situation, how beautifully we can club and use, that's a question. So we know the principles of hospitality, great question. Principles of hospitality is the touch, the human touch is very much important. I totally agree. But this particular situation, you know the situations. I don't want to explain further on that. How we can do that co-workers, the machines, technologies and human can interact and beautifully to serve the guests.
Thank you for your answer. Hope he answered your query, ma'am. Another point was coming in my mind that what are the major criteria for classifying this industry into different era that you are saying 1.0, 2.0, then 5.0, and how would be seeing what would be coming in 6.0? Already.
Oh, that's right. That's taken another roughly another 20 years, 20 more. That's a great question. I think I have to think about it. That's like we will see Spielberg's movie Avatar, how different those movies are from others. You know, we are excited to see. But in future, I think machines will be. You know, when the computers arrived especially in India, people were telling they are going to replace humans, and there were a lot of people who are doing strikes, doing a lot of slogans against the IT. Now those people and those political parties, sorry to say political parties, those people are using the Facebook or the team, the social media team is promoting. No, in future things definitely will change. The technologies will able to read your emotions, read your emotion. You are sitting, Dr. Mohammed, you are sitting there, I am sitting here, in front of the computer will tell you, am I sad or happy or excited, or am I a little upset? You can, in a classroom itself, you really know the emotions of your emotions of your student. And you can change your focus or the class, the class focus based upon that. Same like that, technology will definitely add on new things and can read things from you. And even you can use sensors. No, you have a sensors along with that in your hand. Based upon your temperature, you can read a lot of things. Your pupil movement, based upon your pupil movement, facial expressions, a lot of things can be identified by using technology.
Thank you for your answer. That was coming up in my mind. So another question is from Dipali Indora, and she is sending you greetings. Greetings, sir. Technology becomes outdated as soon as it is purchased. How often, in your opinion, would an organization would be required to update their technology in terms of hardware?
All right, that's it. Yes. That's a great question. Yes, every day you have your mobile phone, iPhone. Every year it is changing. So what do you mean? In future, no one will purchase things. Things will change. You will hire things only. You get hired service. You approach a company and no one. You don't need to hire. You don't need to buy that. You hire the service. That will be the era. Soon will be coming. So you don't need to worry about investment on those things. Maybe the higher versions of the technology will be coming, but the companies who work in that will work accordingly. That's a new trend. That's a new trend. So I clearly understood what you're trying to say. If you invest this much, things may change what happened. But the trends are changing. This is a new version what is happening nowadays. Thank you for that question. Great question.
Thank you, sir. No further more questions. Yeah, there's another by Shashikant. Dr. Souji, greetings. Chef, do you suggest veganism as a future demand?
So what do you mean by veganism? That's what I want to. Can you please elaborate a bit on that? Because
veganism,
vegan. I know vegan food. Vegan food.
Exactly.
I know. What do you mean?
Can you reframe your question? Sustainable food. So. Okay.
That's great. That's it. But vegan foods that is taken in a different aspects, not as sustainable food. Surely, the things will change. Now you know that. The globalization, liberalization, all brought by Manmohan Singh in 1992 as the era, because we were not having the foreign products in India. Only thing is people will smuggle. From Dubai, they smuggle things. You know that era, you believe the things were all available after globalization in our country. But now what is the problem? Because of the political reason, we are signed in a lot of guard contract, guard things and all. Our customer, our products, our farmers, who are the basic backbones of India, even nowadays. You know that soul of India lies in the villages of India. And the sustainable kind of, we have to buy things locally. Let our farmers flourish. You can get all these dal, I'm telling you, all these dal from Brazil. Because of these contracts, dal is coming much cheaper price from Brazil. When you go and purchase, your local farmers are suffering, they are suiciding, they are doing protests. So the localization is very much important. Why? That's a sustainable way. We have to use the local products, and it should be in a sustainable way. We know that we cannot play with nature. That's what we are suffering now. Maybe it's a lab leak theory or whatever. There should be a balance, you know. So we have to make sure that the economic conditions, the financial conditions of our country, we have to plan things in a much broader way. Our farmers are getting things. We have to do things in a much sustainable way. We have to follow the sustainable development goals. Already 17 goals are there already. So along with that, the first one itself is the hunger. How you can reduce hunger in our country. And the food, especially the food, how sustainable way we can do that is a big question, great question there. We have to think, that's a much elaborated topic. Sustainability, sustainable development itself is under the United Nations 17 goals, which we are planning to occur in 2030. Great question.
We would like to take more questions, but the time is not permitting. And just in 1 minute, what could you say as your final remark to all the audience?
Thank you for that question. What I want to say, we always think about what the government is doing to us. We have a lot of things what each and every human can do for the country. We don't expect that government will always come and help us. What we are getting from the government, each and every citizen of the country can do a lot of things for the community, to the government, to the people, to the society around. Last line, everyone is under pressure during the pandemic. We cannot live a normal life because being in the house, our office is the same, the house is the same. So we are under pressure. So we have to both psychological and physical well-being, we have to take care. Same time we have to make sure that we are safe and healthy. That's what I want to convey. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Souji. That was amazing and eye-opener for all of us. We are so heartily thankful to you that you accepted our invitation and delivered this session and answer all those queries coming up. So hope we're looking forward to seeing you again soon. And thank you.
And thank you very much, Dr. Mohammed, for inviting me for this platform. I love this platform. I can talk hours and hours, but the stipulated time, I tried to deliver what in that, because this is itself is a wide area, hospitality 5.0. Still, everyone can read my paper, you can get more ideas. Still, I try to come into, that the time schedule is very important because there are other things going on. So thank you very much. Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir, for giving us your valuable time and making all of us aware about the importance of cultivating new ideas and adapting new changes as hospitality and tourism industry works on need of the R concept. With this, I would like to request you all to stay tuned in our panel discussion on the new normal of hospitality and tourism by Professor Dr. Sheba, Dr. Sara Hussain, Mr. Rishabh Tandon, Mr. Arvindam Banerjee. Our first session at 10 a.m. tomorrow, Tuesday, 29th June 2021. Thank you. Have a good day.